Candidly speaking, good evening. How are you? I feel so much better that I am home now. So, yeah, I just feel better that I'm home. So I get to relax. Operation Repo, I was looking at this earlier. And I'm not even sure if you guys watch this, but if you haven't, you got to check it out. You got to check it out because this episode, they were repoing a car, and the girl was like, she was prepared that something like this was going to go down because she faked the hell out of being pregnant. She had this pillow in her shirt, and she was saying she was pregnant, and they were telling her to get out of the car, and she got out of the car, and she opened her legs and said her water broke. So that was funny as fuck. And they were like, they were calling the ambulance and shit. And she said, I want to go in the ambulance. I want to drive myself to the hospital. So she got back in the car, and they were like, no, we can't let you drive because then we'll be liable, blah, blah, blah. So then the big fat lady, she was reaching in, and she's like, don't you touch my baby. Don't you touch my baby. Don't you touch my fucking baby. And the lady touched her belly, and she pulled out this pillow, and I just thought it was hilarious because the girl was playing this role to a T. I thought the bitch was pregnant, so and I thought her water broke, and all I'm thinking was like, well, damn, maybe she can sue or something. So I just thought it was fucking hilarious. And I just want to mention, I can't stand Matt on the show. I don't even know how he's still employed on there. I guess it's for ratings because he irritates the fuck out of me. He's a troublemaker, and he's always breaking the law by putting his hands on people first. He does that a lot. This viewer, and I just want to tell this viewer, don't ask me about this again. Don't ask me about this again. So don't ask me about is it too much love for eating pussy and stuff like that, because I understand, we all get it, you love it. We've talked about this, and I'm not going to talk about it again. It's getting on my nerves, and I'm going to need you to talk about something else, since that is the only thing, the sole thing that you want to talk about. I'm not going to talk about it. How many times do women like to come? In conjunction with that question, it was a lot of guys think banging the pussy makes a girl squirt and come, but figured out starting slow and being patient can get her off a lot. And he asked, do I agree? Well, being patient and going slow, yes, I do agree. And that's more so even a fact. If you can try to get the woman, or your woman, or whoever you're planning on having sex with, in the mood prior, to the bedroom, sending her a text message, something sexy, something to kind of get her excited about seeing you once you arrive, and just telling her sweet things, how good she looks, how good she feels, keeping her mind sexually engaged, just telling her amazing things about her body and things like that. You want to also work on her mental as well as her physical, and you also want to make sure there's some sort of arousal for her prior to the bedroom. And let's see, you want to start with the clitoris. You could use your tongue, you could use your fingers. You want to go slow, and once you go slow and once she reaches her first climax, you want to make sure that you give her just a second or two to breathe a little. You don't want to really rush trying to make her climax over and over again, because then you won't achieve it. So you want to make sure that after each orgasm, you do give it a second or two to allow her body to breathe. And guys, don't be afraid, to make sure you have a strong and firm grip on your lady or this woman as well, because females like that. So those are some ways to make a woman woman climax, have an orgasm. Come is not the same. Multiple times. Okay, and how many times do women like to come? You ask, viewer. A lot. All right, so thank you for the topics. Until next time, look up, not down, and broaden your fucking horizons.